Actually, Lucy, my trouble is Christmas. I just don't understand it. Instead of feeling...
No puede servir, no puede probar. Este es el momento de llegar.
It happens to me every year.
Así bien, para poner un...
No es muy grande, no.
No, para cuatro, sí.
Día y sipa, naranjitas y pacoba, pegueru que lo mitañan de yara y peguara.
Feliz Navidad, feliz Navidad, próspero año y felicidad.
¿Qué cara?
¡Feliz Navidad!
Aquí viene el Papá Noel.
¡Feliz Navidad!
chicas.
Decir algo, soltáis algo.
No me esperaba esto.
Sí, tu flequillo está bien. ¿Sí? ¿Te ha fallado? No, no.
Bueno, tú lo has grabado.
Bien, hicieron muy bien, la verdad. Ni idea.
Hihi, hola. Papi.
Para el blog de Annya. ¿Quieres más grabar?
Tranquila nomás, porque siempre hay... Pan para compartir, ¿no, Julie? Salí de ahí. Muchas rosas en el rosedal.
aquellas carpas.
Llegaron. Hi. This is my last review for the e-bookish project. And today, if you didn't see my last video, I will be reviewing, or if you didn't see it to the end, this book, Babel by R.F. Kuang. And the only thing I can say right off the bat is disappointment. Disappointment in 600 pages. Disappointment all the way. Every time that I was getting excited about something, the book just made it its goal to disappoint me. I was like, finally, something's happening. And then they said, no, actually, we're going to de-escalate that. Forget about it. Forget that it happened. It's not going to be as important. And I was just like, well, what is it then? The climax of the story. What is the story then? Apparently the story is just racism bad, imperialism bad, the British Empire bad. That's it. That's the moral of the story. It's like, okay, well, we've seen that happen a few hundred years ago. We already know that, and it's nothing new. But I guess they didn't get the memo here. There are a few things that I could say about this book. But I'm gonna keep it short, and I wanna beef with a few parts, with a few things in this book. And the first thing is the footnotes. There are so many footnotes. There's a footnote every 2 pages, maybe less. There are footnotes for things that, for details in the world building that was not necessary. There is no need for me to know about that one thesis, fictional thesis made on something related to the tower in this thing, because it's not important to the plot of the story. Like, it just felt like there was so much exposition that the author couldn't get to, and they just decided to put it in footnotes because they had this such big important thing that they needed to show everyone that's happening. And it's like, but it's not part of the story, so it's like, why do I need to know? It's just, if the curtains are blue, the curtains are blue, and I don't need to know when the curtains were invented. You know, I didn't vibe with that. Maybe other people like it better like that, but I don't. That's one thing. The second thing I hated about this book is the entire arc of Robin's character, which is the main character, and his whole thing is just, people were mean to me, people were racist to me, and now I am sad and also consumed by rage. He goes from not knowing what to do against the empire to being like, oh well, now let's blow up the empire. And it's like, bro, what? His whole thing is just like, my friends and my brother died, so I'm just going to become a second version of my brother, because his brother was equally easy to anger and violent and like whatever. And nothing that he ever learned throughout the book actually mattered by the end of the book, because he's just going to blow himself up. Literally, he blew himself up. So I was honestly pissed. And at some point I was just like happy that this was over. Like at least something, at least my suffering would end. And I just clocked it like 100 pages before that he was going to become a suicide bomber, because there was literally no other resolution to this book except tragedy. And it's like, okay, it can have its own poetic whatever, but honestly, I don't think that was a coward's way out. Honestly, this book just took the literal coward's way out. It's just like, yeah, well, we made an attempt, and now let's just burn everything down. There was no action. There was nothing happening at any point that was actually like interesting. I was flabbergasted by the amount of times that I could be let down by the same book. And don't even talk to me about Griffin and Sterling Jones, which is an antagonistic character that showed up twice. The first time he showed up like just to talk to Robin's father or something, and he was just like the star of the faculty or whatever. And then we didn't get to see him ever again, and then one day he just come back and he's like evil racist motherfucker, and it's like, well, this character could have been so much worse if he actually showed up during the fucking thing and just made everyone's lives worse. But no, he just shows up one day and he's like, you guys suck and I'm gonna be racist now. And then there's this showdown, a literal cowboy duel between Griffin and who is Robin's older half brother, and Sterling Jones, and they're just like, oh, let's just, we hate each other, and then they just shoot at the same time, and then they both die, and it's like, well, what the fuck? And then the footnotes made it worse, because the footnotes explain to you why they hated each other, and it's a whole, the footnote is half the page, but it's so stupid, because what happened to show don't tell. We could have had all of this during the 300 pages of useless exposition we had to Robbins and his little friends, but instead of actually getting any interesting characters, we just have this fucking cohort, and I hate them. They hate each other. They hate themselves. They cannot settle on one like thing that they feel for each other. They're stressed out, and then suddenly they hate everyone within their own friend group, and it's like, well, bro, what? And I thought that it was going to be more important, because maybe the four of them were going to be the center of everything, but no, it was just half of them died and the other half just ran away, and nothing actually like I was just disappointed. I can't fit it into words. Quite everything about this book, just I was bored, and then I was hopeful for a little bit that it was gonna get better, and then it didn't, and then I was just angry, so I just finished it out of spite. Yeah, because I couldn't not finish it. It was already the end of the year, and I was on a mission. But that's all I'm gonna say about it. Maybe I did spoil a little bit, but I don't wanna. I did spoil the end, so I don't fucking care anymore. And if you do want to read it, then you shouldn't have seen it this far. But I guess I'm gonna tag the spoilers or whatever. But anyways, that's it for Babel, and thank you for sticking with me till the end. And happy New Year! Happy new 2025. And let's hope that this year has more books and less disappointment.
Bye.